Welcome back to Good Day. So most of us don't want to do this, get up after being all snug as a bug, curled up in bed.
Instead of grousing, we should be thankful we have a bed. There are kids right here in Northwest Ohio who don't, and that's where Let's Build comes in.
Mike Horvath is here with how we can help change that situation. So Mike, Let's Build, you guys are helping these kids to get new beds. So you were telling us over the last 2 years, you guys have been able to deliver a lot of beds. How many?
Yeah, so the last 2 years I went back and revisited the numbers, and almost 1,000 beds each year.
Wow. Each year. So that means there's a great need in our community because, you know, we don't think about it.
Right.
Yeah, we've got a bed. Talk a little bit about what you are seeing in the community in terms of need.
So our wait list varies between 400 and 600 beds at any given time. It just depends on, like, an event like this will help to get more publicity, so more people will start requesting beds.
Sure.
They'll learn about us and be able to ask for a bed. But coming up to this event, we've basically depleted our wait list, trying to get as many scheduled as we can so that we can do this event on Saturday.
Yeah, so
it's gonna be a big one.
It is. So Let's Build. Volunteers are putting these beds together. Just walk us through what that whole process is like.
Yeah, so this Saturday the event is basically we're going to pair up people from the community that have never done it before with one of our team leaders. So that way they can be an on-site instructor. They're going to get to go out and take a new bed frame, new mattress, new set of sheets out to each of the kids and help put that bed together with the kids' help. We pride ourselves on being an education-based organization, so we're actually going to hand those tools over to the kids and teach them how to use them safely.
Awesome.
So that they can put this bed together in their own room and, you know, feel that sense of accomplishment.
Yeah, they'll have some pride. Like each night, like, hey, I had a part of doing this. Yeah.
And they look so happy because they're not only getting the bed and the mattress, they're getting new bedding too.
Yeah. Yeah, so really, we've had so many great donations. Even this build we did this past weekend, there was a quilting group, made all handmade blankets for the kids.
Wow.
So yeah, we give away a new set of sheets and whatever blanket or quilt, comforter, and a new pillow.
They're good to go.
Yeah, they are. Walk us through some of those reactions from those kids when they receive these beds.
Well, I mean, the best part is a lot of the kids, if they know that we're coming, will run out on the porch with no shoes, no socks. You know, they're running out to the car. Yeah, they're just super excited to see us and help out. They, you know, we obviously give them stuff that they can carry, the stuff that's lighter, and they're more than willing to do that. There's cool pictures of them, you know, teams of 2 carrying mattresses over their shoulders. I mean, they're just so excited.
Oh, you know, and they're just going to sleep so well. Yeah. You know, that night, can you imagine that first night's sleep? They'll be excited, but they're going to sleep hard, and they're going to have a great night's sleep. So for this Saturday, when and where is this happening, and how can people get involved?
So we've got the event information. Yeah, it's up on the screen, but the event information is also on our website, so letsbuild.org. And what's going to happen is we've already got 2 groups of teams that are coming in to help organize the materials, but what we need is groups of 4 to go out with those delivery team leaders. So we've got a first shift that's a 10 to noon shift, and then we've got a second shift that's a noon to 2 shift. And each of those teams, each of those shifts will deliver to 2 families. So yeah, so it's really a fun opportunity.
And at the end of it, 100 kids are getting beds on Saturday.
And we've even got volunteers as far away as Fremont, so they're actually driving into town on Friday night, picking up the beds and bedding, and they're going to be out delivering to the Gibsonburg area and Fremont area on Saturday as well.
What if someone out there this morning, they're hearing this and they know what's coming Saturday, but they know of a child that is in need? Should they get in contact with you guys? Is there an application process?
Yep, so again, on the website, there's a request a beds link, and there's a simple form to fill out. We don't do background financial checks or anything like that. If you're willing to wait, you know, a few months, 4 to 6 months perhaps, to get a bed from us, we figure that's enough that's enough pain in that process. So so yeah, it's just asking you about name, address, number of children, genders, so that we can have the right size and style of bedding for them, that kind of stuff.
And sometimes you do bunk beds too.
Correct. Yeah. So these beds are designed so that they can be pegged and stacked in order to make bunk beds in tight situations.
And for your volunteers, you walked us through those kiddos running out with no shoes and socks on. But I know the volunteers aren't running up to the door like that. But they have to be pretty excited to see those young kids so happy. And for you, it has to bring a lot of joy to you as well.
Yeah, it's a great opportunity, and this experience or this event helps us to get more people aware of how easy it is to go out and do that, whether they want to do it once a month or whether they want to plug in more regularly. It just gives them a chance to kind of test drive it, see if they want to do that, or maybe they want to plug in a different way.
I think once they see those kids' faces and see the difference that they're making, they're hooked, I'd have to imagine. So a wonderful event. You can get involved on Saturday and help these kids have a good night's sleep. Mike, thank you so much for coming today. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for